Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about my favorite musky pole. That would be the Chaos Tackle Shock and Awe. This is the 9'6" collapsible. Hope you can read this. It's 9 foot 6 inches long, collapses down to 7'11", rated for 4 to 24 ounces. I'll tell you about the good and the bad after I tell you a little bit about the pole. It throws almost every bait you could imagine. Quite frankly, the only thing it probably doesn't throw is a worm and a bobber. Throws super shads, it throws monster swimming dogs, and then we'll get them tangled up here. It throws double 10 bucktail from Spanky Baits. Spanky, if you're watching, Nick still wants to be sponsored. And it throws the double 7 Spanky Baits. It throws them all. I'll include some casting footage here to that. So let's talk about the pros and the cons. Pro to the rod, it's very long. So you can get long casts out there, you can do giant figure eights. And then it's not really a fast action tip on this, it's more of a moderate action, which I actually think does help keep the fish pinned, because I've caught quite a few muskies on this. You can go back in other videos and check them out. And this pole really does handle the fish well. It does giant figure eights, so you don't have to do a little figure eight at the boat, you don't have to bend over to do a figure eight, you can just stand right there with a near 10-foot pole and do a figure eight. The cons to this pole, it is collapsible, and mine has been stuck for 2 years. Like, it's really been stuck. So if you have any tips or tricks on how to get this unstuck, let me know, because it barely fits in my car right now. It goes from the windshield to the trunk, but when it was 7-Eleven, it went to the touchscreen. So if you have any tips on how to get that unstuck, I'd appreciate that. Maybe I'd make a video to show you how somebody told me to get it unstuck. But Alexa 400, 100-pound braid, 120-pound 7-strand wire leader with the easy snaps. If you haven't fished with those, better get on that. It's life-changing. So that's my favorite pole. I'll show you some casting footage and then we'll call that quits for this video. All right, guys, first bait on the list, this tiny Spanky Baits. I think it's a double 7. Pretty fun. Next bait, Spanky double 10. All right, guys, this is the monster swimming dog. This is, I think, is it 19 or 22 ounces or something? It's giant, 16.5 inches, I think it is. Yeah, 100-pound Power Pro, Alexa 400 WN, 120-pound 7-strand wire leader. Bends the pole a little bit, but nonetheless, still lobs it out there. Giant splash. You can just feel that paddle tail kicking with this bait. Fun fact about the monster swimming dog, if you give it a snap down like that, the bait will actually like completely turn over. I haven't casted the bait enough yet since I bought it in the springtime. I haven't fished a fall with it, but I think that could be a triggering motion for this bait come fall time, when the muskies are looking for that 16, 17 inch profile. All right, guys, and last bait. Figure this is probably lighter than that bucktail. Will a rod rated for 4 to 24 ounces throw a super shad? The answer is yes, and it actually throws it quite far. If you guys are wondering where you can pick one of these up, $210, Chaos Tackle's websites. Start catching some big fish, doing some big figure eights. As always, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.